Hey everyone, Blake Sloan here with Sloan Group. Just want to give you our courtesy VIP members update for all the marketplace and our annual numbers ending up for 2013, going into 2014. We finally got those end of year numbers all together from our local data sources here, and we actually shared that on the radio show recently, but just want to give you a quick 2-minute kind of summary of where we ended up. Overall, and we use single-family residences as the best way to kind of gauge that because those are people buying primary homes versus investment properties, so that really helps us gauge the marketplace on what we use every week in our radio show here in our office and our team. But overall sales year to date for the entire year last year up 19.5%. Great news as a whole. We also saw that the prices started to finally change, where we saw increase of sales. We know it's all supply and demand in regards to the market here. So we saw sales go up. That started about November, December of actually 2011, November, December 2012 going into January. We saw March to April was the first time we saw actually price increases. So overall for the actual year we saw 6.5% increase in the median home sales from year over year, which is up to $188,000 for our marketplace. That's really kind of the gauge, at least the best to see increase in prices. Averages can really throw it off sometimes, but that's really the key point that we were able to see. What also kind of led to that happening is the distress sales finally cleaned out. We've said it in multiple news interviews in the past that once that backlog of the shadow inventory, or banks where there are some homes that hadn't been foreclosed on in 5 years, that we actually had clients we helped that were in that situation, it's finally getting cleaned out. Distress sales for the actual year were down 31.5% for single family residential homes, which is great news. We saw a slight uptick in inventory. That's because there's a lot of homeowners who were previously probably underwater, and maybe a great idea to use one of our free tools. We have a 30-second home evaluation. If you want to see if you're maybe getting out of water now or out from underwater. Millions across the United States actually came out of that. The great news and one of the crazy things that we watch is new home sales have obviously exploded because of the increase in demand. Lot prices were up 45.2% as a median home price. That's one thing to kind of gauge and see where obviously builders are starting everywhere. The one thing that does concern us, and we do this for everyone, it's a long-term informational channel we're doing for everyone, because it doesn't matter if you're buying 2 weeks, 2 years. We want to be your certified real estate experts for life, and we want to help you, all things Myrtle Beach, and that's why we help our VIP clients just as much as the news or anybody else in that regards. But the overall thing that concerned us a little bit was it flattened off in November and December sales as a whole, after seeing 20% so far year to date. So we feel that probably has a lot to do with interest rates climbing up. The Fed announcing obviously that they're going to taper back their quantitative easing, so that's something to really watch for going forward. In 2014, we think there's still going to be continued sales growth here in our area. People are obviously finally making those moves. People were on the sidelines before taking advantage of it. So any questions you have, always shoot them over to us. We're definitely here to help 24/7 through online or through our radio show. You can always go to blakesloanradio.com. Call us with any questions. 808-SOLD. Again, that's 808-SOLD, and we'll help you with anything you need 24/7. And always post in comments if you have any questions or anything for us, anything real estate related. We're here to help any way we can. Thanks a lot.